and watch you and force another lady on me. Else, I will elope with Nkechi.
Chukwudalo, I will not have you talk to me like that again. If you dare me, I will disown you.
Your Majesty, I think it is high time you open up to the royal household.
Exactly!
Drunk?
What's happening? You can't keep leaving us in a limbo.
I said, are you drunk? If you are drunk, this palace is not a place to practice your tomfoolery. I said you are going to get married with another maiden. If you think you don't like the idea, get worst and get lost.
You cannot order me around like a child. I refuse to accept that. House royalty can go to hell for all I care.
Chukwudalo, damn me! You will be gone with the wind.
Now tell me, why is it doing this? Why?
Why is father doing this? At this age and time, imposing a woman on you. Why?
Well, I refuse to be threatened. He cannot threaten me. I stand for what I believe in.
You should. You should do what makes you happy. After all, he never thought of your happiness before he took his decisions. Do whatever that makes you happy.
I'm here to inform you about my decision to elope with Nkechi, my wife, by this time tomorrow.
I, Ichenzeako, the honor of this kingdom, hears no evil and support none.
Nzako, what is evil about what Prince Chukwudalo just said?
Exactly.
Do you want my family to be banished from this kingdom? Or you want the king to send us on permanent exile? Is that what you want, woman?
Oh no, people elope in circumstances like this.
You are a prince with blue blood. You cannot, unless you want to bring a curse to this kingdom. It's not possible.
Nah, how?
Look, I don't want to go into details, but please, if Prince Chukwudalo want to elope with any maiden of this kingdom, I don't have problem with that, but not with my daughter. It's not possible.
Why? Father, please, consider the love Prince Chukwudalo here and I share. Father, you cannot do this to me. Can't you see that we can't live without each other? Father, I'm going to die. Father, I'm not going to stand up. I need you to just give me answers.
Please stand up. I cannot, please. I cannot allow you elope with Prince Chukwudalo. Please.
No, this is not fair.
Go home and ask your father the reason for cancellation of this marriage. You are a man. Do that.
Ijo.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Sit down. My son, there's something I've been hiding all this while. It's a top secret though. I need to open it to both of you. I wouldn't want you to see it as a shock or surprise.
Okay.
It's high time I let it out. Ijoma here is my senior brother's daughter. That's the reason you see me being so tactful in training her.
Mom,
Is this for real?
Yes, it is for real. Ijoma came into this palace when she was 6 years old. And since then she has been under my training.
Your Majesty, does it mean that I'm not just a maid in this palace?
No. But to what's that? You sure? But to every other person here, including Igwe himself. Even Igwe himself is not aware. Now listen, you girls. Now that I have revealed the secret to you two, please let it remain top secret. I wouldn't want anybody to know about this until the real purpose is achieved.
This is really a shock, Mom. It got me shocked to my bone marrows.
Your Majesty, honestly, I'm very, very dumbfounded. I want to thank you very much for taking care of me all these years. Thank you. I'm not like those meetings.
Shut up. Seal your lips. Now listen to me. I want you to use your feminine charms to draw close Prince Chukwudalu. I want you to draw him closer to yourself.
Your Majesty, but you know I'm very naive. I don't know how to do things like that.
Are you mad? You don't know how to do what? Listen to me. Do as I have obliged you, without hesitation. And whatever he wants, you must do it. Have I made myself clear? Have I?
Very clear, Your Majesty.
Good.
I'll do as you said.
Good.
Your Majesty, can I go now?
Hey, come back. Come. What's the meaning of that? What's that?
Royalty step.
Are you mad? Who told you you're royalty? You are a maid. Oh yeah, walk out. Miracle, my son. My survival in this royal family has been a battle of survival of the fittest.
Your Majesty. Mom. I am your only son. I don't see a need for all of this parables. Can you please just tell me what is going on? Can you open up to me? I'm really lost in this situation. What is going on?
My son, I don't want to bother you on my story how I served as a maid in this palace when Chukwudalu's mother was alive and Igwe saw me and chose me as a wife.
You served as a maid in this palace.
Yes. I was a personal maid to the queen, Chukwudalu's mother. I am the first maid she sees in the morning and last before going to her bed. So indeed, it was on to love her so much. Very, very much.
So what happened? How did she die?
That may be the will of God. I don't know.
So why are you planting Ijoma to trap Chukwudalu, my brother? Well, what's going on, Mom?
Son, you won't understand. If Ijoma fails to trap Prince Chukwudalu to herself, pray we don't lose out of Igwe's vast estate. Just pray we don't lose out of his properties.
Mom.
Son.
Are you saying I am an illegitimate son to the Igwe?
Pray Ijoma gets Chukwudalu to herself. And time will tell, my son.
Mama, let me ask you something. Mama, that time that you married Papa and you were still a young girl, were you people always fighting and wrestling and shouting, Hadao, Hadao, it's sweet oh?
Amaka, why don't you discuss more important things and forget about romance?
Mama, you have started with this your deceit again. Mama, don't you know that romantic things should be sweet, sweet and pleasurable things and not fighting and wrestling and shouting, Hadao, Hadao.
Love making is not fighting. Nobody fights while making love.
Hey. Okay. So that's what they call it, Mama. Now I understand. It is called love making. Okay. But Mama, don't you think you are too old to be doing that love making? Mama, I feel like you are too old.
Yeah, pick beans.
Mama, Zukwanike.
You're not serious.
Mama. Because every time, the way I used to hear people...
Shut up and do this. Pick it. Amaka,
Papa.
My daughter, you are beautiful. Will, look at our daughter. Is she not beautiful? Amaka, get ready, okay? I shall be taking you to the palace to introduce you to the royal family in 2 days' time.
Hey,
Yes.
Papa the dice cast.
Don't you trust me again? Your father is Agadagba Chiruzo one of Imbise Kingdom. Owoko. Now, look, make sure you look your best, okay? Hey. Owoko.
Bye-bye, Papa.
Bye-bye.
Mama, this your husband is ready to hand me over to Chukwudalu. Hey, from proper crossing and shouting of Hadao, Hadao, it's sweet oh.
Pick this space.
Mama, I want to ask you, will I also be shouting?
How am I supposed to know? Pick this. Pick this also.
Amaka, close your mouth.
Let's go and
What is wrong with you? Are you okay? They say seeing is believing, but mouth is not meant to say. Everything eyes is see. No, mama. But your own case is different. In a punja.
Queen, can you imagine? I can never for one day believe that good for nothing, stupid, disgusting Emmanuel will stop me from entering this palace. Mom!
You mean Regina?
Whatever it is.
And please, you don't call him names. You don't have the right to call him names. And listen to me. You have no any right whatsoever in this palace, okay? So to avoid more embarrassment, I will love you to take it.
Mom, Your Majesty.
The earlier you leave before his time is complete, the better for you. To avoid more embarrassment.
I cannot see him. Mr. Chukwudalu, my man.
You have your right to call him yourself. You can leave now.
Flashboy! Where is he? Come in. Seeing that you've grown in this palace. So who gave you the right, the audacity, the tenacity to stop Nkechi by the door? Who is giving you this overriding power? I'm asking you a question.
Miss Miracle, Nkechi was lucky that I did not flog her as I was instructed. If not, she will not even see the man to report to you, sir. Let me see her leg here again.
Are you mad? Have you lost it? Look at this idiot. I'm talking and you're talking back at me. You're beginning to bite more than you can chew in this house. And by the way, who gave you that instruction to flog her?
My prince, I'm not an idiot. And if you want to know on whose instruction I'm asking, go and ask your mother.
Don't have it. I'll definitely come back. Bob!
Bro, this is no longer funny. I am no longer seeing this as an ordinary problem. This problem is becoming more than just an ordinary one. I think we should talk our parents off in this matter. That's what we should do.
I have my plans going on. I have all the tactics set out. By the time I'm done, the whole world will hear from me.
The earlier the better. The earlier the better, bro. Because forbidding Nkechi from entering this palace is highly disgusting and disrespectful.
Did anyone stop her from entering the palace?
She didn't tell you about the disgraceful act?
No, she did not tell me. Who stopped her from entering the palace? I am asking you, Miracle, who stopped her from entering the palace?
Calm down. Wait,
okay, this is it.
Bro. Look, you have to take it easy.
Quiet? Is that why?
My prince, I will not allow you to leave this place in this mood. Come on, baby. Talk to me. What is it?
Are you mad? Who the hell are you to ask me such question?
My prince, easy does it. Calm down. Let me tell you something. No woman is worth dying for, my prince. All women are the same. The only difference is just the packaging and the way each of them is being taken care of. That is all. Okay?
Were you the one that told Nkechi not to come into this palace again?
My prince, look into my eyes.
Tell me, what else did you do?
Your Majesty, he grabbed me like a newborn baby and kissed me like I was a lost but found maiden.
Are you for real?
Hey.
Whoa. Go ahead. What else did he say?
He kept on shouting, "Hey Choma, I didn't know you're this beautiful." Your Majesty. He then said, "Baby, where have you been all this while?"
Hey! Who is the one? Except I don't want it. I go for whatever I want. And I get whatever I want. Of course. Now listen, the tussle has just begun. No retreat. No surrender. Do not lose focus.
I want you.
And remember, you are here for an assignment.
I've heard you, Your Majesty, and I'll do exactly what you said.
Good.
Can I go now?
Yes. One more thing. Remember, like I said before, do not get distracted. Always remember you are here for an assignment. Don't get carried away. Don't lose focus.
Very good.
Please, Your Majesty. Go ahead. Run.
don't like what you did. Why would you not tell me someone stopped you from coming to the palace?
My love, I am sorry, but I just do not want to add to the already problems going on in the palace. Can we just forget about it?
This observation of yours and how you handled the situation has called another positive profile I have about you already. It shows that you are a woman of peace. I love that.
Thank you, my love. I feel heartbroken, but I'm happy that you love me, even though they do not want to see us together.
Hey, don't say that. Not when I'm still alive. Nothing will stop our union. I love you.
I love you.
But my love, if I should advise, I will prefer we'll take things easy for now. At least let the dust settle down.
My king.
No, I mean, like to take it easy, generally.
No one can write off someone's destiny. Makechi Jemado, Maburechi Jejubu. Onyabu Kwesi, Obwese, Wagebukwaya.
Your Majesty, I salute you once more. May your reign be long. I'm a god. Your Majesty, our people have a proverb that says, Uka Baraba Isikeji Kwea. You see, whenever a third party is involved in any situation, the truth prevails. So that is why I came with my bosom friend Icheibe as I present to you my beautiful daughter, my beautiful Abakanwa, to you as the bride of the prince Chukudalu.
Icheibe, I thank our ancestors that you are here with Ichiama. Mama, please make our presentation.
Thank you, Your Majesty.
Amakanwa, His Majesty would like to see you. Oh, waka.
Greetings, Your Majesty. May you live long. Majesty, I've not seen the prince. Where is he?
Oh, waka.
Amaka, I hope you are going to be a good wife to my son.
Lolo, I've always been a good girl, so being a good wife is the least of my worries.
You sound so wonderful, intelligent and wise.
Lolo, I'm super intelligent, oh. Super intelligent and very honest. In fact, wisdom is my birthright.
Oh, wow.
Lolo, I've not seen the prince.
The prince? Oh, I learned he went out. But we'll soon be back. But if you cannot wait for me, you can go and come back later.
No, I can wait. I can wait. I cannot afford to miss this opportunity. So if there's anything you want me to do, Lolo, bring it. I'm ready.
You're so beautiful.
Thank you.
Indeed, you're a good wife material. My son will marry you.
Thank you, Lolo.
Okay, just do excuse me. I'm coming back. My beautiful princess.
Amaka, close your mouth for once. What is wrong with you? Are you okay? They say sin is believing, but mouth is not meant to say everything eyes see.
Chidima, I need to do something as soon as possible to rescue my elder brother's life. He's in bondage.
How do you mean?
Look, you won't understand. But if I fail to rescue this matter as soon as possible, my elder brother will live in bondage for the rest of his life. And
My love, if only you can let me into the secret, I might provide some valuable contributions. But if you think otherwise, there's no problem. You just have to calm down, please.
thank you very much. I appreciate your concern. And I know you're always there for me. But on this issue, I need to follow my heart. I'll tell you when the time is right, but right now, I need to be a man and follow my heart.
Then stop complaining to my hearing. Stop it. There's no point if you can't let me into the secret. Yes, there's no point. I am tired and I'm not ready anymore to listen to your bickering. I'm not ready anymore.
What is it, Nachine? Why are you dragging me now? What's the problem?
So this is true.
What is true? See, Chineye, I don't have time to solicit to idle talks and rumors these days. Inano, please.
Ijeoma, how do you mean? Why are you sounding as if we are being enemies all this?
Chineye, you know this palace has turned to avenue of gossip and rumor mongering. And people have mistaken my closeness to Prince Chukwudalu to become something else. So please, Biko, I don't need this kind of questions and answers. Inano?
No, you have been close to Prince Chukwudalu most recently. That's I don't know. I learned that Uche Amando's daughter is now Prince Chukwudalu's wife.
What? Says who? You must be joking. In this kingdom. Says who? For real? In this kingdom. Hey, Chimebonu. Hey, he's alive.
Then why is she bothered?
It is an open secret that a lot is happening in this palace. But Chidima, are you not aware that Lolo has enforced Regina on Prince Chukwudalu?
Jen, tell me something. Is that the reason for Ijeoma's sudden transformation and cordiality to Lolo?
Chidima, please don't expose me. And if you do, I'll deny of not telling you such.
Stop, now my baby, you're not a kid now. Okay. Of course I know the sensitivity of the information.
Okay, my dear, still on the matter. I learned that it was Chief Ama that magnated Prince Chukwudalu to hold the marriage proposal between him and Kichi. Stay there.
Tell me something.
Are
you serious?
I'm telling you.
Is that the reason I saw Amaka today?
I don't know. Maybe he came to replace Nkechi.
For what now?
I don't know.
Says who? That one cannot happen.
Jehovah Nissi, Jehovah Jireh. Yes. Sister, pray. The Lord is working on your behalf. The Lord is working on your behalf. We call upon you as we stand on this mountain. Lord Jehovah will say we should come and take control. Take control over our sister's life in the mighty name of Jesus Christ. We cast every demon who is fighting against her. Lord Jehovah, God to our rescue in the mighty name of Jesus Christ. We call upon you, Jehovah Nissi, Jehovah Jireh. The I am that I am, the Alpha and the Omega. We call upon you, Jehovah. Listen. Come down to your rescue. We got to your rescue. We got to your rescue. In the mighty name of Jesus Christ. Jehovah Nissi, Jehovah Jireh. You are the mighty man in battle. You are the one who fights for your children. You are the one who fights for your children. Fight against those who fight against us. In the mighty name of Jesus Christ. Thank you, Jehovah Nissi. Thank you, Jehovah Jireh. Thank you, the Alpha and the Omega. In the mighty name of Jesus Christ. Jehovah Nissi will call upon you. Thank you, Father Lord. Thank you, Jehovah Nissi. In the mighty name of Jesus Christ. Alpha and the Omega. We bless and worship you. We bless your name. We thank you, Jehovah Nissi. The Alpha. Oh Lord, Jehovah, Jehovah,
Thank you,
Jehovah.
Thank you, Lord.
Thank you.
Thank you, Lord. Thank you.
No one can write off someone's destiny. Makechi Jemado,
Thank you, the Alpha and the Omega.
Thank you, Lord.
Blessed be your holiness.
Thank you, Lord.
Jesus, Jesus, Jesus. Thank you, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. The Alpha and the Omega. Thank you,
The mighty man in battle. Thank you, the man of war. But I know that what you cannot do does not exist. But I thank you. Oh Lord,
Sister
I
Nkechi.
worship you.
Sister Nkechi.
Oh, yes, sir.
You have to see this disappointment as a mountain. See it as water of life. You have the Almighty Jehovah, who is the Alpha and the Omega. He's the man who removed the mountains. Oh, the protocol breaker. You have to call upon him. Let him arise for your defense. Calling upon him day and night. Sister, you have to call upon Jesus. Call upon him and he will answer you. Call upon him day and night. He never fails. Jehovah Jireh, we know you never fail. Call upon you, Lord Jehovah. We call upon you now, Jehovah. Come to our rescue. Jehovah will say, glory be unto your name. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus. God of Elijah, send down fire. 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 Oh, God of Elijah, send down fire. 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 Ha! Jehovah Jireh. We thank you, Lord Jesus. Thank you, Jehovah. Thank you, Jesus.
Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord.
Sister Nkechi. Do you know that what you just did in these 6 days is called set aside? You have set yourself aside in prayer and fasting because you trust in the Lord's ability to deliver and restore you. And I assure you, he will do it. He will restore you.
Amen. Amen, Pastor. Amen. Amen. Pastor, if the Lord decides against answering my prayers, there is nothing I can do.
Yes, my sister. The Lord will answer your prayer. According to the book of Psalm 121 says, I lift up my eyes to the hills. From where does my help come from? You see? Where does your help come from? It comes from the Lord who made the heavens and the earth. And he will surely deliver you. Open to the book of Proverbs chapter 3 verse 5 and 6 and read by yourself and see what the Lord can do.
Proverbs chapter 3 verse 5 to 6.
Yes.
The Lord says, trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding.
And lean not on your own understanding. You see what they say? 6.
6. In all your ways acknowledge him.
In all your ways acknowledge him.
And he shall direct your path. Pastor, I feel that the Lord is talking to me. The Lord is He's saying this to me. This is for me.
Hallelujah. You see, look, sister, if God can deliver Daniel from the lion's den, then why can't he deliver you? You see? So we have to, let's praise this God. Praise him with all your heart. So are you, mama?
When we were in the house, you had the habit of insulting me at every slight opportunity. Now, in this palace, it's my turn to deal with you.
Amaka, please. Let's not expose ourselves in this palace. And if you must know, this is the seat of power of this kingdom.
Hey, just look at this boy. I am telling you about the insults you have given me. And instead of you to apologize, you are even calling me Amaka by my name.
Amaka?
You are calling me Amaka.
Amaka, please. Don't count your cheeks before they are ash.
Meaning? Hey, you, I will deal with you.
Be careful.
I will deal with you. Just watch. Just watch.
You know that you're my sister,
Just watch. Don't worry.
Instead
of you to be apologizing, you are still talking. You are calling me Amaka. You cannot even say Her Royal Majesty. You are saying Amaka. You are just calling me Amaka. Just watch.
Skin. You know that.
Hey bro, why would you allow father to punish you like that? Like a robot?
You will not understand. I think the best thing for me to do right now is to leave this palace for good.
Why would you even think of doing that? That's an act of cowardice. For a crowned prince that is about to take over from his aging father, you want to run? Is that the best you can do?
It's complicated.
How complicated can it be?
I don't know, but I don't know how I got myself into that. But I'm seeing another lady. A palace maid for that matter.
A palace maid? You?
Yes. Palace maid.
Nkechi, where are you coming from? You're heartless, oh. So you decided to keep your father and I in a state of confusion without considering our fate. Go on, Nkechi.
Martha, once issues one cannot solve, confront he or she. That person will seek for a supernatural power to overcome the natural ability.
Oh, shut up.
Mother, that is what I am doing.
Oh, shut up, Nkechi. You're supposed to be apologizing to this family. You left this family without informing your parents of your whereabouts. So able to apologize, you are here giving me nonsense theories. Just listen to yourself. Go on, Nkechi. Just listen to yourself. You know what your father and I went through looking for you. Why are you doing this?
Mother, I am sorry, but I do not expect you to understand. A carnal-minded person do not understand the things of the spirit. Mother, I am hot. I need solutions to my problems. Please. I am starving. Is there food in this house?
Why won't you starve, Nkechi? Why won't you? But I know that for the past 7 days you left this house, you have not eaten. Only in the name of fasting. Okay, you want to pray the heaven down, bah? You want to pray heaven down. So give a bemba.
Mother, it is well.
Oh, shut your mouth. Nkechi, I want to know where you went to. Have you gotten the solution? One, Nkechi.
Mother, I wear the shoe. I don't know where it hurts. I can't fold my arms and watch somebody take my man away from me. Mother, please, just allow me.
You should have informed us. Not keeping us in suspense.
No one can write off someone's destiny. Makechi Jemado, Maburechi Jejubu. Wanyabu Pesi, Obuese, Wanyabu Baye, Hingu Dika, Profit, Moswera. You can fight, you can do anything. We need your power to quench God's plans, but you can never succeed at all.
Where have you been for the past 7 days?
Papa, you're welcome.
Is that my question? Keep that stupid greeting to yourself. Where have you been for the past 7 days?
Papa, I'm sorry. I went to the mountain to seek the face of the Lord.
You mean you have been running around in the bush in the name of seeking prayer or seeking the face of the Lord? What is wrong with you? Must you seek the face of the God in the bush? Is God not everywhere? Can't you see the face of God here? Don't you read Psalm 139 chapter 8 that said that even if I go to the high heaven, you are there. If I'm in hell, you are there. Can't you see the face of God here? If something bad has happened to you, why would you have known? How?
Papa, I'm sorry. Please forgive me. I'm sorry the pains my disappearance caused you and mother. But the good news is that I went and I sought the face of the Lord. Father, I strongly believe that what my God cannot do does not exist. Father, I know something great will come out from this.
You are sure? Let me tell you one thing. What you have to understand that you are going through experience, and every experience has something to teach you. What you have to learn from this experience is that don't trust anybody. Do you know that Amaka is getting married to Prince Chukudalo?
Which Amaka?
Adrian,
Yes, Your Majesty.
the first substance that I gave to you, what did I ask you to do with it?
You said I should lick it. That whenever the prince kisses me, whatever I ask him to do, he will do it.
Good girl. Now, have this.
Your Majesty, what is this for?
Will you keep quiet? This second substance, I want you to apply it into your private part.
Oh.
So that whenever he makes love to you, he shall remain under your control.
Hey.
Have I made myself clear?
No,
What did I ask you to do with it?
Your Majesty, I cannot say what you just said.
Are you mad? You can't say what? What did I ask you to do with it?
You said I should apply it inside my private part so that whenever the prince makes love to me, he will be under my command.
Good. Look at you. I'm only trying to help you. And you're there messing up. Get lost. Get lost! Do you want me to unveil my plans to you?
Please, please do. Because my ears are itching to know this plan of yours, Mom.
And let it continue to itch for all I care. Listen to me. Like I told you before, I intentionally planted Ijoma on Jupiter. If she succeeds, securing him to marry her, then I will use my power and my remote control to poison him. By so doing, he will be the high apparent of this kingdom. Like I said, you will become the king after your father dies.
So, you had all of those plans laid out already. So what happened now that Ichiyama's daughter is in the picture and not Ichoma?
Why can't you just reason like a mature person for once and stop behaving like a child? Of course, it's going to be bloody and
You mean the prince gave you all this?
Yes, Mama. But let me tell you, I have not yet shouted, Adao, Adao, Sweeto.
Amaka. William, I told you that the king and the prince will have no option but to accept our beautiful daughter Amaka as the wife of Prince Chukwudalu.
My husband, you said it too, and I was doubtful. Now I've seen everything.
Yay.
Mama, Papa, you people have to call Godwin. You people have to call Godwin to stop addressing me as Amaka because I will punish him after my marriage.
Ah, come on. Amaka, you won't do that. He's your only brother. Eh? Don't worry. I'll talk to him, okay? Eh?
Okay. I'll not punish him. But you have to wash my car. And if he doesn't wash my car, then I will deal with him.
Amaka. No! Let this thing carry the down. I'll bring everything inside.
It is me. You don't know me again.
You said it. I never choose
one of him is a kingdom. These are just more. More account.
Hi, baby. Hi, sugar.
You are too sweet.
I know. You are that Sweetheart, can I ask you for something?
See, I don't think this is the right time. You know why? Because right now, lust has beclouded my reasoning. So we'll talk when we are done.
Aww.
I heard that sound.
Yeah, hit me harder, baby. Aww. But sweetheart, you know I'm yours for the night. All through the night, baby. I just want to ask you for something.
Come on.
Okay. You know that if bought Amaka for you, what will happen to me, baby?
Who brought Amaka?
His Majesty, of course.
Then that simply means that Amaka is for His Majesty and not.
Oh, I love you, baby. No, I'm gonna give it to you harder. Harder. I love you. Oh Lord, my Father in heaven. Father, I owe you your word. You said I should call in times of trouble that you will answer me. Father, Lord, I remember your word in the book of Proverbs 3:5-6. You said that those that trust in you, oh God. Father, I begin to trust you at this hour, oh God. Father, I entrust my problems unto you, Jehovah. Father, I cry to the mountain of help. Lord, come down in your full mercy. Come down in your full glory, Jehovah. Father, begin to answer my prayers. Oh Lord, do that thing that are impossible. Those things that my mother, my father cannot do for me, oh God. Oh Lord, I want you to manifest yourself in my life. Oh Lord, let your grace begin to speak for me. Oh God, any evil conspiracy made against me that is working against my happiness, that is working against my marriage with Prince Chukwutalu, my Father in heaven, I begin to command the Holy Ghost fire. Let them be consumed by fire. Any evil attack, Jehovah.
If I fail to tell you this, then I am not to be chosen.
If this information is coming from another person, I need to doubt it.
Do not doubt anything. Anything can happen. But if I wasn't told this is capable of knocking down your personalities and opportunities in life, you just have to be careful. Jesus. Are you okay? No.
Loved you as a mother, but you continually command evil against. May I know why?
Betrayal. A big fool at that. Am I the one you're asking such questions? Being unnecessary rude too?
One more time! Lord, we share in this palace! Jesus, come here! Father, do not talk to me one bit! Ask this woman why she hates me! Who is that evil maiden you brought into this palace? Start talking! Father, tell her to start talking!
That's it, so.
No! Don't talk to me! If I ask you one more time, blood will shed!
Is this a new form of driving home your point to raise a machete before my wife?
I'm talking! Do you think I'm joking?
Please calm down. Calm down. Don't hurt me, please. Calm down, please. Just calm down. Wait.
Amadisi gave me something to rub on my body. So that anytime Chukwudalu sees me, he will get hypnotized and get sexually aroused with me.
Excuse me. Where was I? Where was I?
She also gave me the one to put inside my private part and the one to lick. So that anytime Chukwudalu kisses me, he will do everything I ask him to do.
Where was
She wants Prince Chukwudalu to impregnate me so that they will force him to marry me. And then he will be asked out of the palace and she and her son can take charge of the kingdom.
The poor maiden is innocent and everything she's saying is the truth. She was only acting under the evil manipulation of my mother. She has no intention of her own. Bro, I'm sorry. Please. Please.
My own son accusing me. I did all I did for you to have a position in this palace.
Shut up this month! Very shameless.
I warned you. I warned you, mother. I would not be a part of your evil plots.
I'm sorry.
It's fine.
My friends don't give me. My friends don't give me. Please don't give me. Please don't give me.
Chukwudalu. Father, I loved your mother so much. Your mother was my best friend. But something
Powerful Igwe. Igwe, I heard and I saw everything. This is an incest, an abomination, an Igwe. The custodian of our customs and tradition, caught making love to a dead woman. Dead woman, you said? Ichama, what nonsense are you talking about? What nonsense are you talking about? Me? Made love with my dead wife? Ichama. Also, you want to deny. Even after being caught red-handedly, you still want to deny. Okay, let's shout. I will make it known, I will make it public to the entire community that I am a caught our Igwe making love to his dead wife. Let's shout! Ichama,
It hasn't got into that. See, you have to understand me. I did it for the love I have for my wife. Yes. I'm so sorry, please. I decided to sleep with her before she was buried. That's all. You have to understand me, Chiama. Please.
Mr. Osondo, you are no longer worthy to rule this kingdom. Therefore, you shall be dethroned here and now. Just because you are a disgrace, a complete disgrace, and a curse to the throne of this kingdom.
Yes, I understand. Please, I am a disgrace. Yes. Please. Everything you said here is true. Just help me. Okay, what can I do to buy your silence?
Listen, if you want me to keep this quiet,
yes.
No, I can't. I can't because this abominable act of yours might just bring calamity to this kingdom. I can't.
Okay, fine. I will take care of that. Just keep your mouth shut. Please.
If you say so, I will agree to it on one condition.
And what is that?
You shall be a ceremonial king, while in practice, I shall be the one making all the decisions.
That is my story. I'm Your Majesty, Igwe Osondo. We are here at your instance, and as you can see, we are all gathered. I would want you to go straight to the point and tell us the essence of this meeting. As you know, Your Majesty, I, Ichiama, the Agadagba Chiruzo one of Ibize Kingdom, is a very busy person. Shut up! What? Are you talking? I said shut up right now! Or I order the guards to bundle you out of this kingdom, you and your family, immediately. Are you talking to me like that? You shut up right now. Shut up! I am, and I will still remain Igwe Okanume Nkezi of this kingdom. No king has ever done and will do what I did. Yes, I have wrestled with humanity and dignity alike, yet I prevail. I am who I am. What I did, no king, present and past, has done it. I slept with my dead wife, still lying in state, waiting to be buried. I did it. If you think that I am lying, you ask Mr. Amma seated here. He saw me with his red eyes. He saw me. Isn't it, Amma? I want to thank my son Chukwudalo here, on whose advice I am making this pronouncement. Therefore, free myself from the mental slavery of this foolish man seated here. Having said this, I want to declare that today, Mr. Amma will be ripped off his title and he shall be sent to exile for 5 years, excluding his family. Furthermore, Ugezu here will cease to be my Lolo. After this meeting, I will have her sent back to her family forever.
Igwe.
I then reinstate Chizaram as the chief guard of this kingdom. Finally, my son's wedding with the daughter of Onowu will be concluded tomorrow. I hope this is clear.
cheze chikwese ya isiga tugo tukuto ya ifeka bugabu ososenu pacha ifeka bugabu ososenu pacha isiga cheze chikwese ya isiga tugo